Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Sernicola, your school nurse, and I just want to welcome everybody back. It's a different school year, just as it was a different end of the school year last year. So I just wanted to say welcome, and I'm so happy to be back and taking care of your children. So I'm here to promote health and safety so that your children can get a good education. As most of you know, our school office door has always, health office door has always been open, an open door in the past. But this year we have to treat things with a little, just a little differently due to the pandemic. So please know that if you do need to speak to me, you can always give me a call and we can always chat. Just going over a few points regarding illness. So if your child is ill, please keep them home. Do not medicate before school if they have a slight temperature. If you're on the fence about a condition, you can give me a call, but ultimately their primary doctor is going to be the one that makes the decision for them to be in school. If the signs and symptoms of COVID-19 have been sent home, and please read them over and take special care to monitor your child every single day. We are doing it as staff, and we appreciate you doing it for your child also. This will help control the spread of this disease, and hopefully we can get back to normal pretty quick, sooner than later. So please make sure that you do call your child out if they are sick. Please call the attendance line, and when you do, please leave a detailed message of their symptoms and whether or not it could be COVID related, and if they have been exposed to the COVID virus. If an absent is known in advance, please let your child's teacher know in writing. And as well, we need to know, not to invade anyone's privacy, but to make sure that your child is safe and where they should be. Gym excuses. A one-day parent note is only it's only one day for a parent's note that's acceptable. If your child needs to be out longer than a day, they will need a doctor's note, and it should state what the condition is and what their limitations are, as well as a note to return back to school when their cast is off or their apparatus is off, whatever it may be. Medication, all medications need a doctor's note. I'm not permitted to give anything out, not even a cough drop, without a doctor's note. Over-the-counter meds are included in that. It differs from a daycare because we are a public school and we have a licensed professional, and we have to abide by these laws. So also, please note during this pandemic that if your child has a respiratory illness and they require medication for that, asthma, we will not be doing the nebulizers this year. That is a directive from the New Jersey Academy of Pediatrics. I met with them several times this summer. I became a member of their organization. They gave us great feedback to planning to come back to school, and it is their recommendation. They don't see any reason why we cannot use the inhalers at this point, and we could go back to normal after everything is clear. It is an aerosol nebulizer, so if your child should happen to be carrying the virus, it could absolutely spread very quickly. So please be aware of that and talk with your doctor. Health screenings. I am required by New Jersey mandate to perform health screenings on students at specific time intervals. However, due to the pandemic, we are on a hold for now due to the close contact between your children and myself. So our nursing professional organization has contacted the governor, and we do not have a directive yet on that, but I will keep you posted with that. Thankfully, last year I was able to get everyone done before we left, except for scoliosis, and I felt very bad about that, but we'll try and do as best we could by the end of the year. Our wellness policy. So last year, due to COVID, our wonderful wellness initiatives were brought to a halt when we had to leave school abruptly. Hopefully, we will have them up and running again in the near future, and we always appreciate your input with it. Our biggest thing was our wellness fair, and we were almost made it. We were a week shy of being able to pull it off, but we had to cancel, and hopefully we will do it again in the near future. But until then, please continue to work doing what you are doing to eradicate this disease, such as the physical distancing, wearing your masks, and constant hand washing. We are the greatest teachers for our children, and if they see us doing it, they will do it. They will learn. And hopefully we may not even see a lot of flu this year because we're being so careful. And other health issues. This year, our emergency cards, as you may know already, are online. So all those forms that you have to complete online, 3 of those go into the emergency card. So please, please, please fill them out, read them over carefully, make sure you answer the questions. If your child does have an issue, please document it on that card. You may think, oh, she knows about that, but it's not going to carry over. Those other cards are destroyed, and these cards need to have all the information. If they had an EpiPen last year, chances are they need it this year. Please put it on that card, and please don't only put that they do use an EpiPen, put the reason why. Because if I'm not here, the other nurses use those cards to make sure that they're giving the proper care to your students. So I think a good thing about this is that information will carry over for the next year, and you just have to go in every year and just fix anything that needs to be fixed on those cards. So please, throughout the year, update your emergency cards. I'm not sure how that's going to work, if you could go in and update at a later date, but if not, you can call me or send in a note to the teacher, myself, and we will correct it on the emergency card. And then when you can get in again, you can do it. So it's a very important piece of information. We use those cards to keep your children safe. So food allergies, we do have quite a few students with food allergies. And if your child has someone in their classroom, you may see a letter come home. So just read carefully and be respectful of other people's problems. I know it's not your problem, but we don't ask for these things, and we just need some, concern and some respect to keep those children safe also. So I thank you very much for your time and your cooperation. I'm so very happy that we're back, and I hope that everybody maintains the policies, and we will get to where we need to be in a much shorter time. So take care. Have a good evening.